Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear grade 5 students, and welcome to our Al Manhaj School's English Education channel. Today, inshallah, we're going to have final test 2. In this test, inshallah, we're going to cover different skills. We're going to cover vocabulary, grammar, and writing. All right? So please pay attention. I want you to be all ears. All right? And inshallah, I'll try to make things easy for you. So let's start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All right. So let's see the first question. And actually, you're familiar with this question. This is our first question today. Write each word under the correct picture. You're going to have list of 5 words and 5 pictures. What you have to do is you have to figure out which word goes to which picture. All right. So I have to write each correct word under the correct picture. All right. I want you to have a quick look on that. This is not the first time to have that. You're familiar with that. So have a quick look and I'll come back to you. Alright, dear friends, coming back to you. Let's read the list of words first. Alright, and please repeat after me. Big wheel, carousel, carousel, dot gems, look flume, battle boat. Before we start, I want to ask you a question. What is the common thing between all these things? What are the common things? Where can you find all these things? There is a place where you can find all these things. Good job. Good job. I hear someone telling me, yes, in the amusement park. In the amusement park or the fun fair, we can find these things. All right? We can have fun. All right. What is the first one? Let's have the first picture. Yes, it's something that goes around and the kids have to ride on horse, metal or plastic horse, and these horses are attached to poles or metal poles and goes around. It's much fun and kids like it. What is it called? Yes, good job. Carousel. All right, I guess the second one is easy. What is that, guys? It looks like a boat. But what's different? What's different about that boat? Yes, excellent. That if you want to move it, you have to paddle. So that's why it's called a paddle boat. Yeah, we can find that also on the beaches when we go to the beach in the summer. All right, the third one, I'm sure all of you have tried that. Yes, Dodgems are electrical cars. It's attached to a metal ball with metal web on top, and you can just control the directions, all right, of the steering wheel. So it's fun because you can crash or hit other Dodgems, so it's much fun. But you have to be careful about that. Dodgems. The third one, as you see, the dad and his son, yes, are having much fun. They are moving down very fast on something like a car or a boat, moving down on the slide with water, and that's why you have to wear a suit or a waterproof jacket to keep you dry. So what is it called? We find it in the aqua park or also amusement parks. Yes, excellent. It's called Look Flume. And the last one is easy. We find it in many parks. It's called the big wheel. And the biggest one of that, there is a big wheel or the biggest wheel in the world. It's called London Eye, and it's in London where you can ride it and see the whole city of London. All right, so let's read them again. Carousel, paddle boat, Dodgems, look flume, and big wheel. All right, guys, let's move to the second activity, and this one is a grammatical one. And in this activity, as we talked about that before, we're going to differentiate between the past simple tense and present perfect tense. Mainly, we talked about that, and we said the difference between the past simple tense and the present perfect tense is that both of them start in the past, But the past simple tense start and end in the past, all right? So it's like a memory. We're talking about something that already happened in the past, and it's like a memory now, all right? And also, when we talk about something that happened in the past, we talk about specific time in which it happened. Specific time. Like when I say last week, yesterday, 3 years ago, and so on. All right? But when we talk about the present perfect tense, we talk about an action that starts in the past, but maybe it finished, just finished a short time ago. That's why it may has an effect that appears to us as present, all right, or something that's still happening, all right. So and maybe continue to happen in the future, all right. And also, we didn't, when we talk about the present perfect tense, we don't specify a specific time exactly when it happened, all right? So, for example, when I say, have you ever visited the pyramids? You can say, if you talk about specific time and indicate a specific time, you can say, yes, I did. I visited, yes, I have. I visited it last year or yesterday. But you can also use the present perfect tense and say, I have already visited, or I visited the pyramids before, but when I didn't say, all right? So let's see that, and we talked about that. Let's see the first sentence. Sarah to the skate park last week. Here we have to look for a keyword that can help you answer last week. Here, last, we use it with the past simple tense. What the past simple tense, or the second conjugation of the verb here is went. So the correct answer is went. Number two, let's see number two. The pupils space to the theater yesterday. Yesterday, we should have a period or a full stop at the end of the sentence. All right, so let's see the choices, guys. Can we say the pupils hasn't been? No, the pupils. We cannot use has with the pupils because it's a plural subject. Pupils don't go, or pupils didn't go to the theater yesterday. Yesterday, the key word, and we use it to talk about something that happened in the past simple tense. Here, the past simple tense, but it's in the negative form, is didn't. So with the negative form of the past, we use didn't. Didn't plus infinitive, didn't go. Let's see number three. Lisa space to the water park before. Lisa to the water park before. All right. Let's see the choice, guys. Hasn't been, didn't go, doesn't go. Before, we didn't specify or indicate specific time when that happened. We just said before. We don't know when exactly is before, so here we use a present perfect tense. Present perfect tense means has or have plus the past participle, the BB of the verb, alright? So Lisa is a singular. With a singular subject pronouns, we have to use has, alright? So Lisa hasn't been or hasn't gone to the water park before, alright? Good job. Let's move to number four. Sue to the sports field this week. But when exactly this week? We didn't say. So here we have to use also the present perfect tense. So we have to say has been to the sports field this week. So we have two keywords that we can use as the present perfect tense, like before, or this week, or this month, and so. All right, Lily to the cinema last week. Also here at the first sentence, last is the key word, so we have to use here. Yes, good job. The past simple tense, but here the past is in the negative form. What is the negative form here? Hasn't done, didn't. Excellent, didn't go. So Lily didn't go to the cinema last week. Easy, very easy, guys. Good job. All right, so let's move to the third activity. All right, and this activity also deals with the vocabulary. Here we have a list of 5 words and you have 5 sentences. All right. So let's see read the words first. Cinema, restaurant, theater, sports field, water park. All right. Let's read the first sentence. We went to the last night, and pay attention and underline the word last here. Last, and so a great play. All right. Also, we have a keyword here, play. The keyword here, play. Play is a noun here, it's not a verb. Play is a show that is a live show. You have actors and actresses on the stage. They are acting a scene or some scenes. All right. We call that play. All right. So theater, so we can see plays or watch plays at the theater. All right. Number two, Sam is at space at the moment doing athletics. Athletics is a kind of sport. All right, sport, exercising. All right, so where can you do exercising or sports? Yes, at the sports field. Good job, sports field. Sam is at sports field at the moment doing athletics. Excellent. Number three, do you wanna come to the space with me to see a film? Do you wanna come to the space with me to see a film? Where can we see a film? Excellent. We can see a film at the cinema. All right, at the cinema, or we call it movie theater or cinema. All right. Number four, I had a wonderful dinner at an Italian that yesterday. I had a wonderful dinner at an Italian, should be an Italian, that yesterday. All right, yesterday. Good job. Restaurant. All right, let me read this. Yeah, at an Italian should be an Italian. Yes, like that. All right, Italian restaurant yesterday. All right. All right. So let's see it from the beginning to the first one: theater, sports field, cinema, restaurant, and let's see number five. Don't forget your swimming costume and the towel if you're going to. Your dad or your mom is telling you, don't forget your swimming costume, means clothes, swimming clothes, and towel to dry yourself. A bit of clothes to dry yourself if you're going to the. So you need swimming costume and towel if you're going to the water park. Right? Because you may get wet there. Excellent. Already, let's move to the coming activity. Alright, this is number four, and the last activity actually. Write sentence about yourself. You guys are grown up enough to talk about yourself. It's easy. You can make sentence. Alright, so the sentence, when you make sentence, you have to look for a subject. Start with a subject. When you talk about yourself here, you're gonna use the subject pronoun. I. You're talking about yourself. And then a verb, and then object. And if you have the complement or the rest of the sentence. So you have to look for start with I. Alright, so here you have to add some words and use the correct form of the verb or the correct tense of the verb. Alright, and here you're going to use either the past simple tense that we talked about or the present perfect tense with have or have. Alright guys, let's do it. Number one, I go cinema this week. We said this week or before, you have to use have or has plus the BB or the past participle that's called the present perfect tense. So it would be like that. I have gone, or you can say I have been. It's better to go, I have been to the cinema this week, or I have gone to the cinema this week. Alright. Number two, my family and I go restaurant yesterday. You cannot go restaurant yesterday. No, yesterday, so we should use the past simple tense. So the sentence would be like that. Excellent. I know guys, you're doing it before me. My family and I went. So the past simple tense or the second conjugation of the verb go is went. Alright, my family and I went to a restaurant yesterday. You cannot so say when a restaurant. You have to put to. Went to. Number three, I go water park before. Yes, as I said, this and before we use them with the present perfect tense. So here you have to use have. I have. You cannot say I has. No, I have. And the PP of go is gone, or you can use been. I have gone. I've gone to the water park before. I have gone to the water park before. Good job. Number four, I go sports field last week. Easy guys. So you here you use a past simple tense. So you say I went to the sports field last week. Easy, very easy. The last one, I go amusement park today. So today means something that just happened. So you can say I have gone or have been to the amusement park today. Easy guys. I hope you enjoyed our fast video today. I hope I think it's easier for you. You guys are great, and I know it's so easy for you because you guys are doing great. Thanks for watching me, and wait for me in the third test inshallah. Until that time, thank you and goodbye.